What's up everyone, my name is Ron from Comics and Stuff, and for this episode we are delving into the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Magneto action figure. Now, I'm excited for the action figure and everything, but I'm more excited for the X-Men 97 debut. I mean, the X-Men animated series was pretty much my gateway into everything from comic books to video games to action figures. So, am I excited about the action figure? Yeah, but I'm really excited about X-Men 97. I do like something that they already did with the packaging, and that's not it being in plastic-free packaging. You do have a plastic bubble showing the action figure and accessories or lack thereof. To the side is some nice artwork of Magneto, and I'm hoping that this is the kind of quality to expect when the cartoon debuts. To the top, several X-Men characters, X-Men 97 right there, Marvel Studios, Magneto, Hasbro to the corner. Flip it around, and in the back bottom is Legality's barcode. To the top, we do have a nice product shot of the Magneto action figure, Marvel Legends right there. And to the side, we got all the figures that are gonna be in this line. So, that's cool. But now that we went through the packaging and everything, let's open it up and check out the figure. And here we have the Magneto figure outside of the box, and there's stuff that I want to get into with this figure. But before we do, we're gonna measure him in, guys. He stands at about a little under 6.5 inches, a little over 6.25 inches, right in between there. As for accessories, this is terrible, guys. This is horrendous. This is like a slap to the face. I mean, the accessories is severely lacking. You get a pair of fisted hands. This is the master of magnetism. Do you get any effects to demonstrate that he's the master of magnetism? No. You get a pair of fisted hands, like he's some kind of brawler. Like, what the heck? This, maybe I'm spoiled with the Steel Corps Trooper that I just reviewed, but they had so much accessories, and it seems like Classified series seems to be getting more and more accessories as time goes along, and Marvel Legends seems to be getting less and less, which is a huge problem. Anyway, guys, maybe the accessories, are the second-hand thought, and maybe the figure, it will make up for it. So I will get into it, but first I want to compare him with the Family Matters Magneto, because it reuses a ton of parts. First of all, the arms are pretty much the same. The legs are pretty much the same. However, the torso, as you guys could see, this one's a lot more cleaner than this one. This one got wrinkles and all of that and everything. It does seem to be a bit bulkier than this one as well. So the torso might be new, the underwear as well, and the top part of the legs. Everything else seems to be reused. And also, guys, the cape is obviously different. This one is not connected to the torso. This one is, which is a big improvement. Something that I do like about this figure. It does have a peg in the back, just like this one, but they're completely different capes. This one at least got some shading. This one does not. It does have a matte look to it, and the collar piece does got a metallic sheen to it, as well as the helmet. The paint applications to the helmet do look nice, and that face I'm not mad with, guys. That undershadow on his eyes does make it look very Magneto-esque. But yeah, it looks alright, guys. The paint applications in general, when it comes to the gloves, are spot on. When it comes to the boots, are pretty much spot on. Underwear, pretty much spot on. Helmet, where it's most important, pretty much spot on. But no shading, no wash, no nothing. Typical Marvel Legends stuff. But yeah, guys, what can you do? I wanted this Magneto to be the best Magneto ever. Sadly, it is not. It is not. Anyway, let's just get into articulation. He comes in a ball hinge that allows you to look up that much, down this much. There is the slightest of pivots. You do get rotation though, and arms. Yeah, a little bit above T-pose. Full 360 is manageable, but you gotta keep in mind that the cape right there will impede it quite a bit. I mean, don't make me look bad. There we go. There is a bicep cut that works just fine. This time, although it is, the same arms, they are pinless. So pinless double jointed elbows that get you pretty good range. There is a swivel and a hinge on the hands. Ab crunch gets you down good. Gets you down pretty dang good. Back gets you back pretty dang good. But it's ugly. Yeah, it just looks ugly. There is a waist cut that works just fine, and it's hidden by the belt. Also, guys, that belt does look good. It does got a nice metallic sheen. But when you turn them like this, yeah, it looks funny. Anyway, legs split up this much, which is not bad for Magneto. Kick forward this much, which is pretty much straight. Back just a tad. There is a thigh cut that works like a thigh cut should. And double jointed pinless knees that also get you pretty good range. Now there is no boot cut in case you guys are wondering. There is none. Ankles go up this much, which is pretty good. Back a whole lot better. And there is pivot. Again, guys, I wanted this Magneto to be the Magneto that ends all Magnetos for Marvel Legends. I had high hopes for him. There is stuff that I do like the cape, and I do like the head sculpt. But there's stuff that I don't like the body. I mean, look at those arms. The arms are almost touching his knees. Anyway, now that we're done with the figure, let's see some comparisons with other Marvel Legends. And our first comparison will be with the Family Matters 3-pack Scarlet Witch on the left and Quicksilver on the right. Now the colors and everything I'm not too upset with. I kinda actually like it. However, Quicksilver right here is his exact same height. And so is Scarlet Witch, but you know, she got her hair and everything. But yeah, he's actually even a tad taller. Keep in mind that he got a helmet. You know, I think he would have benefited more with a little bit more height on him. And this comparison is just for kicks, guys. Here we got him next to the James McAvoy Professor X from the X-Men 2-pack that also featured Magneto. Now, of course, this is like an overall movie look. This is an overall animated series look. So they don't quite mesh, but the scaling, I'm not too mad with it at all. In this comparison here, I got the X-Men 97 Magneto stacked up with a couple of Magnetos that I do got. On the right is the Toy Biz Magneto, and on the left is the Family Matters 3-pack Magneto. Now, I already interswapped hands in case you guys are wondering how a purple gloved Magneto would look on this body. It doesn't work, guys. The purples don't quite match. On him, it's not too bad. But what I'm really curious is doing some head swaps between these figures since this figure got 2 heads. So let's get to that. Here's how he looks with the first head, and it's not a bad look on either figure. As you guys can see, this head sculpt kind of works with this body. Not bad at all. Looks kind of good. And this one as well. The only problem is it is a lot tight in there. And this one sits a bit loose. But maybe you guys are wondering how the more calm face looks like. By the way, guys, I still prefer this one. This is like the better overall look. I'm just curious to see what it looks like on all of them. So we're going to try this one next. And here's how he looks like with the more neutral head. Again, guys, I do not think it's a particularly bad look. But yeah, I still prefer the original head sculpt over any of these. Anyway, let's head into our final comparison. And our final comparison will be with a couple of X-Men animated series VHS figures. To the left, we got Jean Grey. Right next to her is Wolverine. And to the right, we got Cyclops. Now, because they overall got an animated series feel and look to them, I think it works. It works great. But I think he would have benefited with a tad more height. Like, be more in line with Cyclops. To tell you the truth, I think he would have benefited greatly on the Vulcan body. I think it would have made him kind of perfect. But let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. So in conclusion, there is stuff about this Magneto figure that I like. I like the head sculpt, I think it's great. I also like the cape. However, there's things that I don't like. The lack of accessories is a big problem. The use of older body parts is a problem with me as well. They're updated, but they're still older body parts. I mean, the fact that they got the Vulcan body, a better proportion, better articulated, better suited for a Magneto figure, and they didn't use it, is a bit baffling. That being said, this is still Hasbro's best Magneto to date, but that's not saying much. If you guys are interested in the figure, I will leave a link down in the descriptions. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like, comment, and subscribe because all of that stuff helps out the channel. My name is Ron from Comics and Stuff, and I'll check you guys on the next episode. Peace.